Hey, how's it going? Coach Ryan Family here in the Viper Pit. Today I'm going to talk about something that you may be able to interject in your training, your nutrition and supplementation. It's going to help you to continue to get long-term results. Right now, I am currently week 5, completely out of the gym. Haven't trained in 5 weeks. I've done a little bike riding and running around with my daughter, but no serious training. Why would I do that? That's crazy, especially if I want those gains, right? If I want to get in shape, look good, be strong, all those things. It boils down to something called resensitization. I talked about this a little bit at a seminar I just did down in Atlanta, Georgia, but I want to touch on it again here today. Your body is constantly evolving and adapting, trying to stay ahead of what you are trying to do to it. We are not smarter than our bodies, so whatever we do, the body will always catch up. So if you always have high volume, eventually your body will stop responding to that. So it's periodic. It's good to take a periodic switch to resensitize the body to the stimulus you're trying to present it with. I've been training many years now, and to this point, every other year, I take 4 to 6 weeks off, and it allows me to resensitize my body. Now, what happens? You're on a plateau, you take a little time off, you start to detrain. You get a little bit fatter, you lose a little bit of muscle, but it's very temporary. Then once you start training again, the gains explode and you slingshot past your previous plateaus. We talk about resensitization, we can talk about it in terms of training. So volume, how much total work you're doing, a lot of work sets. If you're used to doing, let's say 40 work sets per body part, which is a ton, maybe you switch that up and spend some time doing 2 to 3 hard work sets per body part to allow yourself to resensitize to that volume over time. Intensity is your percentage of best effort that you're doing in the gym. How heavy is the weight? If you're a power lifter and you're always going heavy, it might behoove you to do a period of lighter weights so that when you come back to that intensity, you'll respond from it. And then frequency, how often do you train? If you're a high frequency trainer, it may behoove you to peel those sessions back and resensitize your body to frequency, okay? This also applies to stimulants. When we talk about supplements, especially fat burning supplements, things like caffeine, yohimbine, ephedrine, those things can all saturate your receptor sites so that they no longer become effective, or so that you need to constantly increase the dose to make them effective. I'm sure we can all remember that very first cup of coffee we had, how amazing it was, and we just had all this energy, and then what seems like a couple weeks down the road, now you need 2 cups, and then 3 cups, and then 2 pots. Sorry. Yohimbine and ephedrine are the same thing. Your body will eventually get saturated in the receptor, so it's good to take some time away from those things to resensitize your body to it. I periodically like to go off caffeine completely. I'll taper down a little bit. I won't just go cold turkey, and then I'll go off completely, and it'll make that caffeine more effective when I do use it again. When we talk on the nutrition side of things, resensitization, I like to think about carbohydrates and insulin sensitivity. If you're the type of person who uses a high carb diet for a long period of time, it would be wise to periodically decrease your carbs to resensitize your body to insulin and those carbohydrates. All of these things are just ways to help you continue to manage your training, your nutrition, your supplementation to avoid plateaus as much as possible. Plateaus are inevitable, but if you're intelligent about how you approach it, you can still make progress. I'm Coach Ryan Family from the Viper Pit. If you like this video, please hit subscribe below, and I'll see you next time.